When you look at the ingredient and the element that is present in all success stories of individuals from all parts of the world, no matter where they're from, what country, what culture, the environment they grew up in and they operate in, one thing is common in all of them. There's one necessary ingredient that cannot be missing from the soup, or success and the objective will not be achieved. And that ingredient is respect for time. No matter what kind of business and endeavor these people are in, no matter what kind of country or condition they're operating under, no matter what kind of a culture or background they come from, the people who succeed in any kind of an endeavor have respect for time. They realize that success is dependent on realizing that time is one thing that is available to us for free, and we can spend it, but we can never regain it. If you lose money, you could make it again, but the time lost is lost forever. There's only going to be one 11 o'clock February 5th 2022. Once that time is gone, it's gone forever. So the people who succeed in any kind of endeavor, that includes business, that includes personal romantic relationships, they realize that time is precious, valuable, and we cannot afford to waste it. And that goes with dating women too. You know, if you are in a situation going back and forth, you imagine how much time you have to spend. If you meet somebody online, go back and forth with them and spend time talking, and then finally going on a date with them, and then going on a coffee, and then drinks, and then dinner, and then all this time wasted in order for you to assess each other's suitability for one another. All that time is lost. But a more clever person, a more preferred method, for example, in the dating world, is quickly being able to assess while you're beginning to talk, and quickly assess if she's the right one for you, you know, and by asking the right question and listening carefully to the answers, and also monitoring the behavior, you know, how long it takes for them to answer you and stuff like that, instead of wasting all that time to finally realize that you've been wasting your time. And how do you know the right questions to ask? Well, I try to share some of that with you here, but I tell you, you know, in my past videos and future videos, but I tell you one thing you can do, one behavior you can adopt, one method you can start practicing that will save you, not only save you a lot of time, but also it will make you achieve whatever you want to achieve in any area of life so much quicker. And because people will respond to it universally. And that behavior is being direct and unafraid. I've talked about this before, but some things are so important they're worth repeating a million times or until it is absorbed. You have to be direct. You have to have the courage to be direct. Believe me, you will not lose anything. Those who lose are the ones who say, well, you know, if I'm too direct, if I'm too forward, well, I might lose them. How can you lose something you don't have? Think about it. Be direct. Try it in your life. Do whatever it takes to muster up the energy and the courage, or whatever it takes for you to muster up to be direct with people. Whether it's a woman that you're interested in, or a business venture, or any other aspect of your life, be direct. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Fortune favors the bold. Never forget these things. Never. Every day of your life. If you have to write it on a piece of note and put it on top of your bed, or in front of your mirror where you shave every morning, or where you put on your makeup if you're a lady, be direct with people. You know? They portray that in Bond movies, you know, where he's very direct with women. And he gets marvelous results. That's a movie, and that's a fairy tale story. Not really. It's based on reality. Be direct And just examine this. Try practicing it in your life and see how much quicker you'll get the results you want in any aspect of life, from A to Z. Say exactly what you want. State it. Say it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. If what you're given is 95% of what you want and not 100, tell them that you want exactly the 100%. Believe it or not, the world is not fair. And those people who are direct, those people who have the courage to ask for exactly what they want, guess who ends up getting what they want? Those, not the timid guy who's sitting in the corner afraid to ask, afraid to behave, afraid to say what he really wants. Because in the end, people know, especially when you're dealing with the opposite sex, they know what you want. They already know, so they will respect you more for having the courage to say it, as opposed to someone who's being underhanded and weaselly and, tries to go, roundabout ways. Oh, I just want to be friends. But when they know that you want a lot more than that. Women have utter disrespect for people that don't have the courage to be direct and bold. Fortune favors the bold. The rewards go to the bold and the one who has the courage to say exactly what he wants without fear. Subservient to none and without offense, he spoke the words he meant. That's the motto you have to adopt, ladies and gentlemen. God be with you. Be courageous, be direct. You only have one life to live. Every day is only one time, your one chance, and that day is gone forever. Be direct and ask for the things you want. Go for the things you want all the way. It's better to aim high and miss than to aim low and make it. All the best.